Hi guys, it's me Evie.
It's me Lacey.
And today's video is going to be potato salad, the way we like it.
Yes.
A lot of people don't like apples in it, but it tastes delicious. And gives it that hint of sweetness and tartness.
Sour, because it's a granny.
Yeah, it's a Granny Smith. Yep. So stay tuned for the ingredients.
Right. First, obviously, we're going to use potatoes.
Wait, that is a 5. Can you show them the bag right there?
Is it a 5-pounder?
Yep.
Well, it's not the full 5-pounder.
Oh no, it's half of it.
All right, so we're using yellow potatoes.
So we're using yellow potatoes because they're less starchy. That's how I like it. And this is a 5-pound bag, and we're using half of the bag. So
with that, we're going to be using red peppers, green peppers. This is our peeled and diced half of a Granny Smith apple, 4 eggs, and onion, which we are going to grate. We don't want it in big chunks.
Right.
And of course, mayo.
Remember that the green bell peppers, red bell peppers, apples, onion, mayo, and eggs, they're all to taste. If you want more eggs, you add more. If you don't want eggs in it, you don't add it. Plus, I forgot about 1/8 cup of milk. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our eggs and we're going to put them in a saucepan. You want them to be fully covered in water. And the water you're going to put in here is going to be cold water. So we're just going to boil these for 5 minutes. Then we're going to take them, turn off the stove, and boil and leave them there for 5 extra minutes before we peel them. So Titi Lisi is there, slaving, like she likes to call it. Just peeling the potatoes, and what we're going to use is, like always, I'm going to use this slicer. It's like, what's it called? The medallion onion dicer. But I use it for potatoes, for everything. And it gives me a uniform cut for everything that I make. Plus it dices your potatoes small, so it's less cooking time. So while Titi Lisi keeps peeling, I'm going to cut these potatoes in little thick rings like this. About, what is that, like about a 1/2 inch rings like this, and then I'm just gonna put them in my dicer. It's gonna be so much better. Guys, we're sorry that we have been slacking with our Vlogmas videos. Gotta be honest, Lisi has been working, coming out late of some other times, and baby Savior, well, everybody in my house, well, Gabby and the hubby, my daughter downstairs with the hubby and the kids, all of them have been sick with the stomach flu, and I've been stuck babysitting. So when I'm babysitting Savior, he's not a still baby, you know, he moves around too much. I can't be recording or doing anything when I'm watching him. And sadly enough, he won't take a nap when I'm babysitting either. He likes to be awake, and he is nosy. He's one nosy baby. He likes to be into everything. So, but we're here.
Is he better?
They're better. So, well, he's still downstairs. Dad had to take off work today. Yeah, and Cookie's off tomorrow, so that's good. But we have some Christmas treats coming up for you guys, so please stay tuned for that. And we're doing the easy way. We're not doing a lot of the baking. We're buying stuff that's already baked for us, and we're just adding stuff to it, like little decorations and stuff. Yeah,
right. Just doctoring.
Gotta be honest, it's December 13th. My tree is up with only lights, and it's because it comes with lights. Stop it. But
Gabriel put candy canes on it.
Yeah, Gabriel said, I decorated the tree, babe. I go over there, guess what he did? He grabbed the box of peppermint sticks or candy cane that I had here for a tutorial. And he said he decorated, and I was excited. And I'm like, I'll go to the living room. I'm like, what is he talking about? Until I get really close to the tree, and I'm like, oh my God, Jesus. You know, those want to grab them by the neck once moment. Yeah. So we will also be decorating a tree almost when it's time to bring it back down. Yeah. So I just take my potato, put it in here, and just slam it down, and that's it. And then all the potato sizes are all the same, and cooking time is faster because this actually dices the potato pretty small. So that's it. That's about the size of the potato. It's really small. Not this top one, but this one. Really small, but uniform sizes, and a lot faster in the cooking section. So we'll be back once our potatoes I'm gonna put them in a pot of water. Water is gonna be cold because they say when you cook your potatoes in cold water, they cook evenly. So once they are fork tender, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna let them cool off before we start adding all of the ingredients. Okay, so I made sure that potatoes are fully covered. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take a tablespoon of salt and I'm just gonna add it on top, and then I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna let them cook. Check your potatoes. I'll tell you how long mine took, but everybody else's is different, so just make sure you check yours. Okay, so I actually added another tablespoon of salt to my potatoes because they didn't have much flavor. Eggs are boiling. I have an alarm for 3 minutes. Once that's done, they're gonna sit in that water. There goes the alarm. Now they're gonna sit in here for 5 extra minutes before I put them in cold water for another 5 minutes and then peel them. Okay, so while your potatoes are cooking, your eggs are cooling, we're gonna make this mixture. I make the mixture in a separate bowl separately because if I start adding and moving everything around the potatoes are already diced small. They're just gonna get, you know,
mushy.
Yeah, and I like my potato salad chunky because they're not big chunks. So that's, well, let's do that. Add your apples, your green bell peppers, and your red bell peppers in here. Add as much or as little mayo that you like. I like mine to have enough. I don't like them too dry. And doing this prevents the apples from turning into a dark color. And then I add milk. A lot of people don't add milk. I do. It just adds more creaminess to it. Doesn't let it dry up. Another thing, do not add this mixture to your potatoes when your potatoes are hot. They will absorb everything and just look greasy. They will not look creamy. Do you understand at least? Yes. A lot of people do it and potatoes just look greasy. So basically, that is it. It already looks nice and creamy. I'm gonna add pepper to mine. I didn't put in the ingredients, but if you like pepper, add it. If you feel like you need salt in your potatoes, add it. I don't because my potatoes, like I said, seasoned them for boiling. So while that's happening, I don't like big chunks of onion in my potato salad. I cannot stand it. I just like a hint of it. So what I do is I take my onion and then on the big side of the grater, I just grate a little bit in here. It gives it all that good onion flavor without the sting of the bite or the big chunks. I mean, if you like that, see, but this is how much it comes out of here. So if you guys like, you can add paprika to this. A lot of people like it, you know, for the color. You can add that on the top at the end. Sometimes I have done that. So when our eggs cool off, I'm going to peel them, I'm going to chop them, and I'm going to put them on top of here. Only 3 eggs. 1 egg will be for garnish, and I will show you that in a little bit. So my eggs are ready and peeled. I am going to reserve 1. That's the one we're going to use for garnish. And then the rest, I'm just going to cut them in half again, and then I'm just going to chop them in here. The reason I boil my eggs for only 5 minutes, then they stay in that water off the stove for 5 minutes, and then 5 in the cold. In the cold water, let me show you. Because I don't know if you notice how other people make eggs and then
they get greenish.
They get greenish grayish. I like mine to look sunny yellow. Is that OCD or not?
Kinda, but that's good.
Wow. Kinda?
Kinda, but that's good. Me too. You know, like green.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's almost yellow. I mean, almost
grayish, like a grayish green.
It's too dark. I just don't like it. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the background, but my potatoes are still cooking. This is cleaning. If you need more mayonnaise, because remember, we're wanting a creamy mashed potato. I mean, potato salad. Yeah, add more. I actually added another tablespoon of mayonnaise before I started chopping up my eggs. And if you need a little bit of more milk, you can add a little bit more milk. Milk is not going to change the flavor. It's just going to add creaminess to it. If you need salt and more pepper, adjust the flavor. Lisi just said the potatoes are done, so We're gonna drain them and then she'll be back. So Lisi's draining our potatoes and we're just gonna leave them in this same, is that like a colander? What would you call that?
Yeah, it's a colander.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it in here and then I'm gonna put them on my porch so that they can cool off quicker. Okay, so we're back. Our potatoes have cooled off on my porch for an hour. I put my timer twice. So now I'm gonna take all the mix that we made while our potatoes were cooling. Can I mispronounce at least?
No, that's right.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it came out wrong.
Well, your potatoes were cooled. That's all you said.
Oh, okay. So, I'm cray. So what I'm gonna do now, remember they're cut really small, so I don't smash them. If you like them more, you know, smashed. I like mine a little more chunky. Feel free to take a bean masher or a mashed potato masher or what.
Yeah, a masher. I don't usually mash. I do what you're doing, and then I'll take a few of them and just kind of like smush them a little bit with the same thing that I'm mixing it with.
Oh yeah?
But not a whole lot.
Oh, okay. So at least you want to bring it in a little bit so they can see. Okay, so as you can see and probably hear, it's really nice and creamy. I think I'm going to add another tablespoon of mayo. And then we will decorate it with the egg. Another big heaping spoon of mayo. Put on top. And there it is, nice and creamy. Make sure you incorporate it really nicely. And this is more or less what our potatoes, what it look like. So I'm going to put them in a bowl and then I'm going to add the last egg to it so it can look nice and pretty. And we'll be back. Okay, so after you find the nice looking bowl, I have other bowls. For the love of me right now, I can't find it. What you want to do is, this is how I do it. I take the last egg, not on the oval part, but the more that's rounded part, and then on the smallest side of your grater. All I do is this. All around, and it looks like it's cheese. But it makes your potato salad look so pretty. And you know what I forgot to do? Also, if you have leftover peppers, which I don't, I like to cut them in either slices or cut them in rounds the way that comes, and it makes it look like a little flower when you put it on top. I only do it until the egg yolk is done, and that is it. This is how my egg salad looks. That's all there's to it, to this salad.
So that's Gogi's. What are you making for you?
What? Yeah, I know. Gogi had heard that I was making this yesterday, and guess what? He's the first one that wanted some of this. So yeah, very easy. For me, I think it's very easy.
It's easy.
If you want, you could just double up the whole recipe. If you're doing the whole 5-pound bag, I only did 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds today. So Lisi's back. We're gonna give it a try.
Yeah.
Let's serve ourselves here. By the way, we're trying Gogi's a little bit.
That man will have our necks.
There you go, Lisa. Time to try. The fruit of our labor. Use an apple. To hear it. Let me get apple. Apple.
The apple's always good. It's great to find one.
People think that that's weird, the apple. I was one of those people who I thought like, wow, who puts apple in there? Oh, but it makes it for that extra crunch, for a little bit of sweetness and tartness. It makes the salad
really good.
It really makes it. So guys, don't forget to try this this salad. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will catch you on tomorrow's vlog, where we'll be making we're actually finally gonna make some Christmas treats, cause this one got a job, so you know.
Got a job. I was looking for a car, and you had sick people to take care of.
Did I tell you? Delisi has. Oh yeah, I showed you a vlog. Yeah, I did a vlog. Delisi got a nice little Jeep, a Liberty, a black one. Yeah. Mine's a silver. She got hers black. So yeah, guys, catch us on the next one. Take care and God bless. Bye.
Bye. Don't know why the shaky voice, but.
Oh, you have a shaky voice?
Yeah.
Take some more. Cause at least take half of it. Cause you know Gogi's gonna. You know, I'm tired of being his bitch.
And you know what he says? I'll be her guinea pig. So you're either his bitch or he's your guinea pig. Which is it?
Him having my potato salad is not him being a guinea pig. He has it all the time when I make it. So no.
He's thinking I'm being her guinea pig. I don't have a problem.
He acts like I'm trying to poison Gabriel and he's gonna try it first.
Oh, he didn't say your taster, just your guinea pig. You can experiment with your food on him. That's what he means.
Just so you know, I knew he wasn't gonna like the pig licking cake because he does that texture
thingy. But anyway.
Lord Jesus, es que no te va a caber más en el plato,
I don't want to take all of it. Okay, he's gonna have some today and tomorrow too.
Of course he is. And then he'll leave you without any. That's my thing.
No.
Okay, because he extra likes potato salad. You know.
He extra likes that. I understand it. But when I serve food, I serve and we both eat salad at the same time. So he can't. Whatever's left over is what he'll have for lunch. Okay. Why are you still okay?
Because what was he gonna do?
I don't know, but I'm thirsty.